Good morning! Welcome back to a new vlog, guys. Hello, how are you doing? Life has been lifing recently. I feel like it's a lot to get into right now. I'll probably make a video on it in the future, but some things have come to light and some things have happened, which has kind of given me explanation as to why I'm so damn inconsistent on my socials. I've been feeling funny for a long time, but I do feel like I'm getting to a better space. Maybe something that I'll talk about in the future. I do feel much better today. Very happy about that. Let's do a quick life update. It took me 2 weeks to paint the dining room and turn it into my office. Obsessed with it, I love it. Not the easiest to take pictures of and videos of because it is so dark, but in person, glorious. I've been trying to do things that just keep me in a happy space. Had a weekend of self-care, not gonna lie, did nothing this weekend. Took an early weekend, I did nothing all Friday. All I did was play Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy game, and when I tell you I'm obsessed, I've now invested 24 hours into that game. That is a sickness. We did a tiny bit of gardening that needed to be done. On Sunday, I went to a games cafe with my friends, which was so fun. And we basically been reconnecting with my friends in such like deeper ways. Like, it just feels really good to have a sisterhoodship? What's that word? Hoodship. Anyway, it feels really nice to be reconnecting with some of my oldest friends. Like, I'm 30 now, I'm nearly 31, but some of my friends that I've been close to since I was about 15, 16. And, you know, life happens. People go off and have their own lives, but it's really nice that we have kind of all come back to the same point. Really helped that I've moved back down here. I get to see my friends so much more. But yeah, we've been having a lot of girly nights in, like having deeper chats, like holding each other accountable for things, being able to just talk in open, honest spaces. And it's been doing a lot for me. It really has, like having people to lean on and depend on and talk to and feel really like vulnerable but not scared, like feeling like I'm opening up and it's taken a weight off my shoulders has been the world. So I've really appreciated that. So yeah, I went and had a really nice Sunday fun day. I like to call it Sunday fun day with the girls. Came home, Rob had cooked an immaculate roast dinner. Love that, man. So I had that, and then we wrapped up, had a really early evening, did like skincare and stuff, and had a really decent sleep. I also have been trying to get to the gym. I say that, I've literally been once. I went on Saturday. That is one thing that I did on Saturday. I went on Saturday to the gym with one of my girlfriends. She trains pretty hard. I can train hard, but I haven't trained hard in a long time. So my body is in bits. Traps, lats, I don't know, hurts. Biceps hurt, triceps hurt. My butt hurts too. But I'm going to Ibiza this summer, so if it does what it gotta do, I don't mind. Just got a HelloFresh order. I'm gonna see what I ordered because I never remember. It's looking like a healthy box though. Honey and cinnamon pear pancakes, gorgeous. Cheddar chicken and chorizo enchiladas. Honey garlic pork meatballs. Then this one is sticky and sweet beef noodles with tender stem broccoli and pak choi. We've got some deliveries, so let's go check. Remember the living room part glow up that we did, the beginning of the makeover. I painted the walls, love the colour, obsessed with it. Definitely thought it was super dark when I first did it. Definitely not. I'm getting used to the colour so much more. I think it is the perfect colour though, and Rob says this a lot as well. It's like, it is the perfect deepness and earthiness and moodiness so that it feels really warm, and in the evening it feels really like cozy vibes, which is exactly what I wanted. The word was always cozy, and I think we hit that. And then during the day it's still bright enough that it doesn't feel like the room's super dark. So with that, the makeover, I obviously said there's many more tweaks I want to make to the room. I don't want to go out and just splash loads of money lavishly and think, oh, I'm just gonna get this rug because it suits for now. Like, obviously this room is going to transform. I want to make sure that everything we're buying is fitting to the room. But one thing that we definitely need to do is the wall lights, because I'll show you, they're just currently hanging off. The old lights are currently just hanging off the wall, which is great. Definitely a safety hazard. So I've ordered lots and lots of different types of light. I've ordered some from Amazon, some from M&S and some from John Lewis. At first I wanted some that kind of have like a right angled arm, almost like a lamp on the wall. But because our hangings are so high to the ceiling, I just thought it would look really off. So then I thought maybe just some flush ones would look okay. Some of them have got like crystal style things that you need to hook on and hang down, which I think is this one. So I'm gonna maybe look at that one a bit later. Johnny Lou. John Lewis had unreal lights, so did M&S. Amazon, I didn't look deeply enough. By that point I was probably bored. Oh, well, I hope it's not black, because I didn't know it was black. No, I didn't, that's just the box. So I just kind of went for like a flush material style for most of them. I just thought it would give a really sleek look, pretty timeless, really easy. Will stay with the room as things change, also match the current light shade. This is pretty cute. It's like a linen half shade. Then we've got the fitting at the back. It's also, that's upside down, it's also got like a switch. So I guess you can control it from the light switch, but then also come here and like turn them on and off, which is good. But I quite like that. So let's have a look at it on the wall. So imagine like that, it will be literally that high. Do you see why I couldn't go for a kind of like lamp style one? Because they usually go up quite high and I didn't want it to go all the way up to the ceiling. I think it would look quite odd. So it will sit around there, and I don't think it's bad. It is leaning into my older style. It's quite cool grey, which is a shame. I don't hate it, I just don't think it's the one though. And then we've got one from Amazon, a bit yellow. No. So that one's a no. We're gonna have to send some stuff back to Amazon. I just got very distracted. So our HelloFresh order came and I was trying to put it in our fridge. We have got a very normal sized fridge. It's not a double, it's got a tiny top, tiny bottom, fridge freezer. We tried to make it work. It's actually quite good because it stops us overbuying. But saying that, one thing that I've been saying to Rob for a little while, oh, my arm hurts, I need to put this down. Honestly, the gym has finished me. One thing that I kept saying to Rob was like, I've seen on TikTok, people saying you need to reorganise your fridge. Now I know where you need to put different things on different levels in the fridge. We don't have that privilege of being able to have loads of space where we can put everything, so I'm just trying to make it work. But for me, my mind works on a don't see it, it doesn't exist basis. I really try to go to the shops and buy greens and vegetables to try and live a healthier lifestyle, but it always ends up being retired in the bottom drawer, and the bottom drawer just turns into like a chamber of secrets. What's in there? Who knows? How long has it been there? Who knows? Is it grown mold? Who knows? I wanted to try and reorganise the fridge to get it in an organised fashion where I can see the fresh produce and all the fun stuff is hidden, because I'm gonna reach for the fun stuff. I know it's there, that's locked in my memory and I know where it's gonna be at, but all of the fresh stuff, which isn't as fun, I need to make sure that's eye level, right in my view, when I open the fridge, I can make healthier choices, get it eaten. So we've got jars of things like olives, jam, chutneys, beetroot and cabbage, sauces, mayonnaise, salad creams, burger sauces that all need to stay in the fridge. We've got room down here for our milk and smoothies, and then extra room for things that often end up needing to be put on the side, like drinks. This is the main section that I wanted to show you. So usually all of this produce would be in this bottom drawer and I would never open it. I just would not open it unless I was feeling really motivated to have a really healthy dinner and I just bought food. Like otherwise, if it's been there for a week, I don't know it exists. So I took that bottom drawer, I literally took everything out of the fridge. This is empty 20 minutes ago. Took everything out. This drawer is quite chaotic. It's going to improve over time, but we've just had a HelloFresh delivery, so we usually get like pouches of stuff, cheeses, butters, which is quite heavy on our recipe cards this week. And I've decided to put all the dairy in here because we will reach for that. That includes butter for baking, like unsalted butter, stuff from HelloFresh, whipped cream, and then all of our yogurts. Oh, I've been eating these, by the way. They are delightful. They are the Muller light yogurts. I got the orange one, and then I can't remember what flavour this is, but it's like a duo, and it's like creamy. Oh, it's so good. But yeah, we will reach for these. Like I will know they're in there and I'll want to eat them, so I will open this drawer and everything will get eaten. And then there's lots of cheese stuff in there. This shelf is then for HelloFresh recipes and all of the meat. Again, it's very clean and tidy. It's got its own designated shelf. I'll know that we've got recipes left to do. Then I've got some of these fridge organising containers. Fantastic, because I can put things like onions, garlic. Why have we got so much garlic? Who knows? Things like apples, avocados, like this. Oh my god, come back. No. I bought this the other day, reduced. I mean, it wasn't even that great of a saving. It was 21p savings, but hey ho. Bought this. I can feel now that I've just dropped it on the floor too, it's probably needing to be cooked today. So now I can see that was in that drawer, hence why it's gone like so far out of date. But like things like lemons and apples. And then I've got some fresh produce in terms of like our greens. So cucumber, lettuce, mixed peppers and broccoli. And then we've also got some snap peas underneath there as well. But I couldn't have told you what was in the bottom of our fridge. So this has really helped. I mean, I've literally only done it 20 minutes ago, but I already know that I'm looking at that thinking, okay, so for lunch tomorrow, I can make a really nice salad with some guacamole. I've also got smoked hummus here, which I've never tried, looks so good. But you know, it just feels so much cleaner and fresher. The only problem is obviously we don't have a massive fridge, so things like leftovers and containers, they're gonna have to be worked in and it's not gonna look as clean and tidy as this all the time. But you know, that's what we're working with. This is reality for the next, you know, few months to a year, who knows. But I feel like that's going to make such a difference. So if you're someone that struggles with a manic fridge, you feel like you're always tossing food away because you don't remember it's in there, or you never know what you have in the fridge, especially the fresh stuff, maybe try that. Do keep my eggs in the fridge. I know that we don't need to in England, but it's just a thing. I don't know why. I think it's because I don't have like a pantry or anything. They're good in there for now. And I think there are rules in terms of like where you put meat and then you put dairy and stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I don't stick to it. I've survived till now, touch wood. We'll be okay, but hopefully in the future the fridge will get a bit of a glow up, but for now this looks perfect. Let me show you my outfit. I'm feeling very spring vibes today. Look at me go. I've even got my little fake Birkenstocks on. I think I told you guys that I went to the gym for the first time on Saturday, and I went again last night, and I haven't been to the gym like properly consistently for a good year now. I used to have a PT and I was doing Pilates actually over Christmas, but it's just a different game. Like weightlifting is different. We did legs yesterday. Oh my god, the agony. To be fair, it's actually like not even as bad as I know it's going to be tomorrow, because the DOMs 2 days later are just the worst. But it wiped me out. I had a day yesterday of just kind of getting on top of admin, and then we went to the gym at 7. I didn't get home till 9. I cooked my HelloFresh beforehand though, so we had some unreal enchiladas and they were so good, so we just put them in the microwave because Rob had football as well last night at 7. So when we both got back after doing our sporty activities, we had our dinner and it was so nice. Restored me a little bit, but then I decided to get a really early night, so I was in bed for 5 minutes to 10 o'clock. That's such a weird way of saying that. I was in bed just before 10 o'clock. I was reading my book. I found a new series. The first book is called One Left Alive, I think. Can't remember who the author is, but I was reading that and I fell asleep. But then I just had the most broken sleep ever, and I think it's just my body's just getting used to the exercise. I probably worked out a little bit too late because it had given me a bit of energy. But I've got to film content for an advert today over on my Instagram, so I need to go out and get some bits to help me film that. It's all about like bringing the house like alive for spring, which my house really, really needs. I'm excited that like I've painted the walls. Oh, the battery's gonna die, one sec. Yeah, so I'm excited that I've painted the walls and now we've done the dining room, but the rest of the house is just manic. I feel like, especially when you start getting into makeovers, if your house isn't 100% complete and like you're doing all the pretty things, like the pretty stage of everything, buying cute vases, buying bits of artwork for the walls and rugs and things that aren't going to get messy and dirty, then you're usually in like the renovation or the makeover stage, and it's just always chaos. Normally the dining room's a dumping ground, but obviously that's a fully functioning room now, so I do need to go through and like I just need to start getting storage for the actual house. What I'm thinking of doing is I'm going to take a trip to Sainsbury's and B&M. I want to go to B&M because they've got a really good selection of home decor, and I want to pick up maybe a cute little springtime vase, because I do have quite a lot of vases, but I do know that there's a vase shape and size. I don't have a medium shaped vase. I've got huge vases or really diddy ones, so things like tulips or roses, they don't tend to fit very nicely in my vases unless I got a huge bouquet. Then the large ones are good, and the small ones I've got, they're not bud vases, so they don't hold the flowers up. They're just open, quite wide and open, so the flowers just kind of like flop. So I need to get a nice vase. I want to get a springtime vase. I want to pick up some gypsophilia or baby's breath, some tulips. I really want to get some colourful tulips to add a pop of colour, and then I do want to get a slightly bigger bouquet for the coffee table, because I love when the coffee table has got like a fresh big bouquet of flowers on it, especially like whites, yellows and purples to get some cushion covers for the sofas. So obviously in the living room makeover, I said this is one thing that I'm going to do. I'm going to change the colours to warm things up. I'm going to add like rusts and like deeper hues of reds and browns, which I can still do, but I want to try and throw in there like sage green, springtime colours, like maybe a bit of green, probably not yellow, but like a bit of green, bit of neutral hues, see what we can pull together to warm up the sofas. What was the last thing I wanted to get? Oh yeah, so I wanted to get like a blanket that I can throw on. You see this, I don't know if I've actually ever showed you this, but we've got a rocking chair, like a, I don't know what you would call it. It's basically a rocking chair in the living room, but it is a vibe. So, oh, my legs. It's just got some of our clothes on there at the minute, but it's such a vibe. Like, in the afternoons, the sun comes and hits this spot and you can just be sitting here, just like rocking, having a nap, reading a book, and it's just such a vibe. So I wanted to get a really lightweight springtime throw to kind of match it. We've got amazing throws, but they're definitely winter throws. Like, this is so thick. This is so thick. We're sitting on the sofa, we have that on and we're boiling within like 3 minutes, but it's like not a happy medium. I've got to flip it off, then I'm bringing it back on, and then I kick it off again, and then I'm just like overheated and overstimulated. So I'm quite looking forward to having a little shopping trip. So I'm in B&M and they've got some really nice colours. I love this cushion and they're really good prices. Wait, how much is this one? 12, but it's a lot thicker. They've got some really nice throws. Obviously this is more of a wintry throw, so I wouldn't go for that, but I love the colour. And they're really good prices. They've got some really nice tones in here, like £12. This one's sick. The only problem is they come with the cushion inserts, which I'm not interested in because I have cushions coming out of my ears. I'm looking for just cushion covers, which I don't seem to see, so we might have to go to Dunelm. I love this. If it didn't have the grey one on top, if it was just these colours, that would be so nice. Got a whole section here with greens, neutrals, a little bit of rust. Perfect vibes, but I just don't need the inserts. But they're all ranging around £10. You can even get some, look, £8 each or 2 for 12, and this is reversible apparently. I do have my eye on this. This is very nice. It's only small, it's 130 by 160, so it's not huge. It's £25, but it does feel really good quality. And they also do it in this gorgeous cream colour too. They're very nice, but I just need something thinner. I just need something very lightweight, like these. Only £2. Candle holders. They've got so much nice garden crockery. This is all plastic stuff. £8, but it's really nice green. Plastic smoked flutes for like champagne or Prosecco in the garden. And it's all very affordable, of course. And then on this side, they've got lots of like travel stuff. If you're having a picnic or like beach day or something like that. Cooler bags. They've got like little plastic plates that you can do your snacks on. Pitcher with all of like little tumblers inside so that you can travel with it easily. It's a vibe. These will be nice for when I'm doing all the lavender and the white plants in the garden. They're only £2.99 and they're quite big. And then these ones give that kind of like French garden vibe, £6.99, and then a bigger bucket one down there. Might be worth coming in here when I'm doing the garden. By the way, I'm in the Range now because it's next door to B&M. So I found this, which is like the perfect style that I wanted. It's £12.99, muslin textured throw. I've got one of these in cream, which is perfect for the spring, and it's a good size too. However, it's not really sage. It's kind of more like a mint green, which I don't know if I'm looking into it too much, but it feels more like a mint green than a sage green, or like even a warmer tone, like a rust colour would be good. Matching cushion covers too. 2-pack for £7.99. Maybe I should go with this. They are quite sage, but they're just giving a little bit more mint green, but I suppose that is a spring colour. Okay, just got to Dunelm and they've got lots of cushion cover options. They've got some yellows, some rusts, beiges and then greens. So I'm going to have a little route through. They're pretty good price as well, ranging between like £3 to 12. So I only need to get a couple, so I'll see what I can get. Back from the shops. Why does going to the shops always take longer than you think? I thought leaving it 12:10, I'll be back by 1, half 1 at the latest. It's 2:15. First thing, I thought I'd do a little B&M haul. It's mainly food. It's all food. It's basically all food. I popped in there to get the cushions and the blanket and stuff, but they didn't really have a lot, so I just thought I'd pick up some bits for the week. We have been absolutely loving noodles for lunch, so I picked up these instant noodles by Pan Asia. and then one of these cocoa ones, because I know that I like these, but they're so good to have in the cupboard. 30p a packet, they take 2 minutes to cook. I normally as well try to, if I'm feeling a bit more bougie, I'll do like, it's going around on TikTok a lot, but you basically make like a broth, what are those noodles called that you get from like Wagamama's? I can't remember, but you basically make like a whole meal of it, so you can put like a fried egg, pak choy, some of the vegetables in, some gyozas, some chili oil on top, and it's really, really good. Also some squares and some french fries. They were 2 for £3. Crisps are getting so expensive these days. I'm getting a lot of snacks in this haul because B&M is the king of snacks, and also we actually have all of our HelloFresh stuff for this week along with some other bits for meals, and we'll be going out to eat as well, so we don't need much, just like a few snacks that we haven't bought in a while. Bought Rob some sweets and a couple of chocolate bars for the week, and also some BNs because I haven't had those in a long time and they remind me of my childhood, so I thought I'd pick those up. They might be fun to have. Also picked up a couple of soups. Also picked up some coffee because I offered my friend a coffee the other day. Didn't actually. Oh, Rob's bought one. Oh man. Okay, Rob went and bought one obviously, but I didn't realise. So we've got 2. This one's actually a sweet chocolate and cherry notes one. So this is actually my vibe. Rob's got the Americano. But okay, that's good. We've got a little bit of a top up going on, so that's all good. Picked up some oat milk because I like to have oat milk in my iced coffees. Also picked up these. I thought these were gorgeous. These are some little tea light holders. I guess, I don't know if they go both ways, but you can have them like this. They also stack. I don't think they're intended to stack. Or you can have them like this side for the taper candle. So it looks like one side you could have tapered, one side you could have tea light. But they were very pretty and I thought they would look really nice. They'd look nice on the dining table with the linen runner through the middle, these on top with the vase of flowers in the middle. So there's that. And then let's go into the sitting room because I bought some more stuff. Bargain, they had some flowers that are obviously dying. So they had them reduced. So these tulips were meant to be £2.50. They're only £1.50. They don't look too bad. I got 2 packets of those. So I'll just pick the best ones out and try and style those. A smaller version of, I don't know if you can see it, but on the mantelpiece I've got a really tall version of this. I got this one from Asda as well years and years ago. This one is really good for gypsophilia because it's super tall. I feel like this one will be better for roses because it's a little bit shorter. I then picked up some more gypsophilia, which was £1.85. I always think that's such a bargain. It's such a pretty plant. And then I picked up this bouquet, which was meant to be 10, reduced to 6. Most of them look absolutely fine. One of the heads was hanging a little bit lopsided, but no, they look absolutely great. So I thought they would do for the coffee table vase. Also picked up this Califia Farms caramel oat cold brew coffee. So this is really good if I'm just wanting like a quick iced coffee in the morning. Chunky ice cubes. They're big boys like that, which I always enjoy in a coffee as well. I managed to find couple of pillowcases. They feel nice and I love this kind of like muslin cloth feeling because we've got a throw which is one of my favourite throws in a cream colour. However, the colour actually, now that I bring it home, it might be cute, but I thought the colour was a little bit mint green and I feel like it maybe still is, but it might be cute, but I don't know if they'll wash very well. And then in the range as well, so remember when I showed you the fridge, I'm so ecstatic about that fridge. I keep telling everyone, honestly, I need to get a life because when I was coming home from the gym with Kelly yesterday, I was like, oh my god, let me show you pictures of my fridge. So boring. I've realised that I needed one more storage bin because I've got my onions in one. I've got like all my onions and garlic in one, all of my apples and limes and lemons in one, and then there's definitely room for another one, well fingers crossed there is, on the side. So I thought I'd pick up one more of these. This one was £2.19, and then I also picked up another container, all of our bin liners, for like our bin, all of our compost bin liners and stuff like that. This is a really nice shape. It's elongated but narrow, so we can stack them on top, but it's not going to take too much room up underneath the sink. Also in the range, they've got like an Iceland section. I love a steak bake from Greggs. They've got like a Iceland Greggs. If you've been, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They have like different sections for like TGI Fridays, Greggs stuff, all of these random food restaurant brands. And yeah, I picked these up because I know Rob loves a steak bake too, so I thought that might be a really nice, quick and easy snack or lunch one time to chuck it in the air fryer for 25 minutes, be done with it. And then I also managed to get to Dunelm some cushion covers, and I'm really hoping that I've made a good selection. I felt a little bit lost, I can't lie. Let's do this in front of the sofa actually. At the minute we've got all of the sophisticated vibes that I used to go for, like the black trim. Black and white basically. Still love it. I still can probably use these. My thought process was I want the room to feel more warm. I'm not mad at that. I think that's quite cute. That already feels really quite like warm and welcoming. So I thought that might be nice. Then I also picked up, this is gorgeous. Look at this with the tie detailing. Now I don't know what way you would do it. I think that way. Bottom down or bottom up. Really cute. And then I also picked up a coffee version of it as well. The sage green, I don't know, I feel like it's maybe making it look a bit cold. Maybe I actually need to put some cushions in, but it's feeling a bit underwhelming. Nice. Let's see what that's like here. See, that's nice. That's the warm tones that I wanted to bring in. This one's nice because it's got a lot of pattern and it's got some texture. White on the inside is definitely trying to pop out. Do we like it? I don't think I've tied these very well. They don't look as cute as when they were in the shop. They feel a bit static. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, see, I like these two colours together. They're very tonal. Then if I try to bring in that sage green, I just think that's random, isn't it? Yeah, bit random. And then what about this cream one, just to balance things? Maybe the wrong tone. I think what I would like on there instead is a darker cushion, like a chocolate brown cushion. That's that then. Oh, I don't know, now I'm looking at that cushion. Do we like that cushion or not? Now I'm thinking it looks a bit childish. Does it? I don't know if it's giving nursery vibes. Like, it's super cute, but it might be giving more cottage. I need to just leave it, come back to it. But we definitely have some returns to do, so I need to pack these all away. Got some hanging baskets. I bought these years and years ago from Aldi. This is a wall bracket to hang. It said hanging basket. Two of those. They were $1.99 at the time. However, they've kind of not weathered very well. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see all of the rust? Can you see all that rust? It's all split. Not great. Hanging baskets themselves look okay. Ooh, actually, a little bit worse for her as well. This one's broken. Now we can fix that. I'm thinking maybe I can spray paint them. I know that I've got some black spray paint in the garage, so maybe I can just give them a quick rinse down, respray them so they're black. But is it that deep? Does it really matter? I don't want to hang them up and them look already a bit worse for wear. Yeah, because the thing is, they're meant to be outdoor things, right? I need to figure out where I want to put these ones. But yeah, that's something we're doing today. So I'm not going to do it now, but I might get around to spray painting them just to tart them up a little bit more. A scoop of these beigey greens. Give it a good shake. One of my sections of my pills. This is a travel case. I don't know why I bought a travel instead of just a 7-day case. It's got 4 compartments and I keep all of my tablets in. At the moment, that looks like magnesium, Well Woman, vitamin D and vitamin C tablets. And I will usually have these after I've had some food because they don't sit well with me on no food. I will literally feel like I'm gonna vom. For breakfast this morning, yesterday I had eggs on pesto toast, which was unreal. Could do that again. I'm feeling like I need to head to the shop sooner rather than later. Mum's getting here at 2 o'clock. It's currently 10 and we know what I'm like with the shops. So maybe I'll just do a bowl of cereal and then we'll head out. So, what have we got? See what I mean about the prices here? £1.99. £1.99, £2.99. They're larger trees, they're not even too bad either. £22.99, £12.99. Pretty good prices. Also, their furniture is really nice and it's really well built. Ashcombe bench, this is now £69.99. It was £120, nearly half price, but it's like solid stuff. This is quite inspirational. This little I don't know what it is, garden box, kind of like a greenhouse effect with plastic and then just some little plants inside. There's literally so many plants and I feel like I could go wild right now, but I'm going to try and just stick to the lavender. This is what I'm looking for. Lavender. They're not massive. I think you get different types, English lavender and then different types. They're only $2.99 and they do grow really well. So this time next year and the year after, they'll be like thrice the size. I'm going to go have a look at their pots over there, but I think I want terracotta ones. Also, I've just seen these, which is super cute. They're called Dianthus Pink Kisses. They're really pretty, so I'm going to pick up some of those. They're only $1.99 as well. I think I'm going to go with the colour scheme for like baby pink, purples and whites. So yeah, let's grab some. And they are really heavy actually. They're very, very good quality. They're not thin Tuscany scallop and they've got a really nice design, but they're £10. £10 for that tiny little pot. £60 for this one. But they're so pretty. I don't even think I could carry them on my own today, to be honest. I might need to come back another time with Rob, but maybe need to do a bit of research to see where I can get the best price, best quality ones, because I thought these would be dead cheap, but they're actually, well, maybe they are actually, but it's got like a kiln etching on it, so I wonder if these are super good quality because they've been like fire blasted. So I think that you can get a difference in the quality of the pots, because I have bought one of these before. Actually, no, it wasn't this one. It was the Heritage one. And it cost me an arm and a leg, and it fell over in the wind and cracked in half, and I had to throw it away. Whereas these ones might be a bit stronger. I like the look of these as well. A bean planter. That's really cute. I want to just get stuff like this up in the garden, but I need to clear out the garden first. I've also just picked up two different types of multi-purpose compost. I've got the Miracle Grow, which was 50 litres for $3.50, and this brand called Simply Growing, which was 40 litres for $3.50. I just wanted to try both of them. I mean, I don't know if I'll necessarily be able to tell the difference, but I thought it might not hurt just to like grab two of them and see if they compare at all. So Home Bargains was a success. We've got 2 different types of compost, 10 lavender plants and 5 of those, I think they're called Pink Kisses or something, I've forgotten what they're called. Anyway, and then on top of that, because I didn't show you these, I also picked up some tomato plant food, which will come in handy for when I end up doing an actual tomato bed. But also these are apparently really good for lemon trees, and of course we're going to try to repot the lemon tree. I got some methylated spirit to clean off the paintbrush. I also got a trolley buddy, because nothing infuriates me more than leading a trolley and they still use the pound coin system. Who carries coins anymore? Not me. So I've got that to put on my keys. And then I also picked up this for like, I think it was like £1. It's called the Friendly Bag, and it's one of these very cute netted bags that when I go to the shops really quickly, I can chuck this on and just chuck all of my like, I mean, I was thinking very aesthetically pleasing, like very Instagram vibes, being like, put all my fresh produce in here with my whimsical dress on, floating through the store, and then come home and cook myself a freshly baked apple pie. Probably not going to quite work out like that, but I thought it was a nice shout to be able to take to the shops instead of the ugly bag for life that I've got. So we'll try to remember to bring this one now. Instead, waiting for Mum to come. She's probably not going to be here for another half an hour to an hour. The weather's not very nice. It's actually, are you okay staring at me? Rob's upset because after I went to Home Bargains, I got myself one singular hamburger with extra gherkins. Yeah, that is literally all I got.
But I don't know what you didn't get.
I got myself a hamburger, extra gherkins, extra onions, and
extra hamburger and extra chips.
No, I didn't. I literally got a hamburger, and Rob's upset because I didn't bring him any home, even though he's had a HelloFresh for lunch.
All I wanted was apple pie.
Okay. I bought you so many snacks yesterday.
I'll just make a rule from now.
That if I ever go to McDonald's...
Every time you go to McDonald's, don't have to think or ask the question, just bring an apple pie back. Maybe 2.
Look at him moping like an actual child as well. Are you being serious?
Yes.
Okay. New life rule. If I ever go to McDonald's, I have to bring back an apple pie or 2 for Rob. I can do that. That's not too hard.
Yes.
Even though I brought him loads of snacks yesterday. You saw all the snacks because I did a haul, and then he's still complaining I haven't brought him enough food. Anyway, waiting for Mum to come.
Snacks were apple pie.
Waiting for Mum to come. The weather's not great. It's looking pretty gloomy, but it's not raining, so we can do a little bit. We're going to do the hanging baskets. That was the main priority today anyway. Mum's just got here and she's brought me some goodies. So she just brought me lavender for the kitchen, but it smells really nice. This is a twickle purple, but it smells a bit like lemon. Say hi. Hi. She's just brought me loads of new plants as well.
It's for your hanging basket.
Oh yeah. We were at the flea market the other day. I was saying to her how I'm enjoying like this style, you know, the blue and the white sort of crockery stuff that you get, and she has had this vase for ages and she brought it for me. I'm so happy. It's so gorgeous. And then also I picked this up from a charity shop like a year ago, and I've left it at her house, and it's a gorgeous lamp. So I'm going to probably pop that into the living room with a shade on, because I've got a couple of shades that I've also got from charity shops recently. Again, just from a charity shop. Didn't know what I was going to do with it. I thought maybe flipping it on its side and having it as a shelf or something would be cool. But I could also turn it into another pedestal, base of a side table, anything. So she just brought them for me because I'd left them there, which is really nice. So mum bought me this lavender, which smells really nice. And then, I don't think you've seen this yet, but I bought this. Is it going to fit?
No.
Oh,
Shannon, take that back.
Isn't that so nice?
It's beautiful. Oh, this smells so nice. And look,
I'll
it's got
have to get a really
flower.
small
It's got buds on the top for the flowers.
I could shove it in there, like without the plastic container, where we wouldn't get any drainage.
Oh, it's not got a hole in the bottom. You could put that into a smaller pot. Have you got any more pots? Or we could try and you can't split it, it's just one plant.
Maybe I just need to find a really small one, but that would have been cute.
Yeah, so I've driven just to buy that for her, and it doesn't even fit.
I didn't tell you to buy it.
Oh, it does smell nice though.
That's strong.
Gorgeous, isn't it?
Well,
It does smell lemony actually.
It does, doesn't it? It's very citrusy.
And then these are your liners.
So why did you say to use these instead of plastic bags?
Because this lets the moisture in and out. Whereas a plastic bag just keeps too much water, a bit like your...
Yeah, and if it rained it would just waterlog it. Right.
So put that in. So,
Like that.
yeah. So now the reason you have it in there is because it's easier to manage it. Have you got a
Some
knife
soil.
or anything to open your... Keep them in. You need to keep these in, darling.
I'd love to have a greenhouse.
I love our greenhouse. We've got so much stuff growing in at the moment. For all our vegetables.
I think if I got into like planting, because I want to do all of the veggies and stuff.
It's very therapeutic.
Yeah, I think I would upgrade to one, but I think it's a bit silly getting one now just in case I don't end up sticking to it.
Right, so I need some water now. Just put some water in there. Just to get it a little bit wet. You don't want to fill the soil right to the top. The reason being is when you water it, the water will go into the soil and just come over the top.
Right.
There's no drainage. It's like making a cake.
Yeah.
Put a little bit more water in there.
Oh, it's like a chocolate mud cake.
Yeah, it does look like a big chocolate mud cake. I don't. And you know, get back in that car and you'll be doing this by yourself.
If it was summer, I would do it.
Yeah, if it was summer, I'd get you back. So I bought you some Tumbelinas. These are so pretty. So all of these are trailing plants.
Trailing plants.
So these will all come over the side.
Oh, so they're going to tumble down.
Yeah, so they're going to tumble down.
Ah, Jesus. Can't wait.
Look at those ones. And they're gorgeous.
Gorgeous. That's lovely. Massive.
So there's 2 of each one. Now, you're not supposed to, I couldn't, you know me when I buy plants, I can never stock. So you're only probably supposed to put about 5 or 6 plants in each hanger basket. Because you want it to have enough space.
Yeah, you don't want to crowd it because that's when they die.
And then you buy these as well, which is the lobelia, and that will trail all the way down with those gorgeous colours. And this one is amazing. Now this doesn't have a flower, but that is fantastic. It just hangs down like that in the summer.
Bella
Not
Tumbelina.
very like Italy today, is it?
I know. Baristo double blue. Is this a tumbling one as well?
Yeah, all of them are.
All tumbling, so they all fall down the sides.
Yeah. They'll go in the middle as well, like a little bit of it will grow up. They'll just naturally find their spaces. That's it. Oh, and these. They're a bit amazing. They remind me of Grandad.
Lobelia trailing mix.
When they start growing, they're so amazing. I'm sure Rob can for absolutely crazy over here.
Yeah, at least we've got hoods.
This is what happens when I go gardening and it starts raining. I'm like, I'll just stay for another 20 minutes. And I get home and like there's water running down my face and Dad's like, I told you not to be out in that weather. I'm like, it's alright, I'm fine. Always squeeze that a little bit just to release. Don't break it, just open it a little bit that way. And see this? You plant it to the sides slightly.
So it trails out.
Yeah, because you want it to be leaning over so you're already trailing it.
Right.
Yeah? So you just put a little...
one's poor roots.
I know. So you put it like that, and whatever way it's naturally climbing, falling, that's where you put it over.
Yeah. So this one I'm going to have to just break the roots at the bottom to get it out the top.
Shiny really. So what one have you got there?
This is Baristo Blue. Yeah, this one's purple.
You've got white.
Oh, look at the roots on it, bless it.
I know. But for the first week, they won't look right because they're trying to settle. And then you'll be surprised and you'll think, oh my God, look how lovely they look now. Have to water your hanging baskets every day, even if it's rained.
Oh, really?
Yes. Because remember, hanging baskets don't have
extra soil.
So what you want to do is, you want to put the soil around these plants, and then when this is a little bit raised, we can put some of that lobelia in. That's it. So just push it there. And try and break the soil, because then it helps the plant. They don't have to break it themselves.
Yeah. So this is how we're looking so far. We've got a ring of all the flowers around the outside of the basket, and then we've just filled with some more dry compost. And then Mum said we can put some of these...
That in the middle and put these around it.
What was this? Diascia.
Yes, yeah, that's beautiful, isn't it?
Put those in the middle just to fill it out a bit more.
And some of these lobelia.
And what's this?
Lobelia.
Lobelia as well, so just to fluff it out more. And then we've got... I think you probably brought the right amount, actually.
I did, actually.
Just about.
It looks so nice, Shannon. Well done. Did a great job.
Thanks, did it myself. Okay, there we go. That's one... What's this called?
Hanging basket.
Hanging basket, done. Oh. So we need to take the brackets, and we do already have, like, they used to have hanging baskets here, it seems. So there's like little holes already made. So I just need to go get some screws. That one's already got a screw hanging out as well. Basically just rehang the brackets, and then we can hang the baskets off the top. Okay, so we've got something like this. Right, now we've got both of our brackets on, and then all we've got to do is put our little baskets down. They're so heavy. Oh my God, I'm actually shaking. Right, ready? Oh, so cute.
They're gorgeous. Oh,
Is it nice?
It's going to look lovely when it all comes over, Shannon.
Yeah, that's cute. It's because we've got water in it. Oh, lovely. Is that all meant to be hanging out like that?
It's fine. The cover anyway, the plants will go over it.
Oh, they look lovely.
They do. They see they make the house look really lovely,
Yeah.
Shannon. The colours are gorgeous, aren't they?
So these, over time, should start hanging over the sides, so you won't see much of the brown. And obviously it's not a very nice day, so imagine it with all of the sun. We've got our bay trees, which they're not doing too good, to be honest. I don't know what I need to do with them. I think I might need to do pesticide because they seem to be eaten by something. And then Mum also used one of my spare pots with the rest of the little plants and my lily that I forgot about in the garden, and repotted it. So it looks quite cute. And then that's meant to be a weed. No, well, I don't know if it is, but it looks like a big cabbage, but that's a weed, so that needs to come out. That's a good job done, Mum. Tea time on a biscuit.